Hello everyone and welcome back once again to the city of Summerhold in Kingdoms and Castles. We're looking pretty good on this side, although food seems to always be a little bit of an issue. We're starting to get a little bit more marketplaces around here because I've started to realize that, hey, perhaps adding a bajillion manors everywhere does increase the stress on the markets just a bit more than you would otherwise expect it to, you know. And since this is going to be a very residentially heavy area, getting some more markets in here is probably not the worst of ideas. Let's get rid of that rock, we don't need it anymore. And we get a one-time influence of a lot of stone. And because I just started recording and just booted the game up, the game is like, hey, here's some Vikings, we missed you. Yes, we did. And we immediately start off by having a bajillion trolls sailing past arguably the most well-defended place of this island. Or this kingdom even, rather. Yes, do sail on right by next to the towers that I conveniently built to shoot at you. That seems like a strategically valid idea. Down goes the first one. I like this. He's gonna try to smash the bridge, you know he is. He did not succeed, however. Which is good. I'm not even going to bother counting because these wave sizes just start to get a little bit ridiculous. Once again, another one does not reach the mainland. That one might, however. Yeah, they're starting to take the wide, like, open plains here. I'll probably put an Archer Tower down here at some point. No, he's gonna wander over there, that's fine. He's now dead. And there's a bunch of troops coming along here. Fire claimed an Archer Tower right here, that is bad. I want to try and rebuild that. There's a manor that burned down as well. Looks like the bridge is still alive, for now. Although that... you guys are taking an interesting route, I'm not gonna lie. We did have some bashing of the wall over here. To no avail, though. The only damage that might happen is some bridge damage over here, because they like to do that. These scoundrels like to smash my bridges. We'll hold a preemptive festival. Yep, there goes the bridge. You scallywags. The other invasion is doing interesting things. They're just coming along here to the well-defended side of the river here. Which I am okay with. The town is full. But that's because one of our manors just exploded. Boats over here have both sunk without any problems. I'm happy to see that. Looks like our defenses are finally on point. And it's about time, to be honest. The boats over here disappeared. Love it! Unfortunately, we don't get a buff from, you know, successfully repelling them. That would be silly. But I feel like it might be a good idea to start upgrading the defenses on this side of the island as well. Oh no. Oh, this is going to bother me forever. I can already tell. You know what? It's fine. We can fix it. Done. And we can use the stone from exploding the rock we just got to get us some extra towers in here. And we'll put a gate over here. Why not? We'll leave it up for now. Because not having a gap in our defenses is definitely a good idea. You know what? We could even make this a large dock and have 2 gates there. Oh, it would be so pretty. I like it already. So, get some Archer Towers in here. I actually want to put another ballista over here. I think. We'll have an Archer Tower in the middle here. And then we'll put a second ballista tower like right here to like guard the gate here or something, I don't know. It'll work. At some point. I do love the reach of this tower though, I gotta say. The range isn't that much larger, is it? It's hard to compare. Good God, why is everything burning down here suddenly? I put a well right there, for crying out loud. Like, charcoal makers are not safe for work, I tell you. They just burn everything down. People over here, this should have been fine as well, but no, apparently it started burning down out of nowhere. Might actually not be the worst place to put an orchard. We do need a bit more food here. We are losing food, apparently. That's not good. And we've got the same case over here. Too fertile, too very fertile. We'll go put another orchard there as well. Yeah, this is going to be the very farm-heavy side of the island, which is great, you know. We need more food everywhere. Markets are doing questionable. We'll go add some manors in here to replace those that have been destroyed. Yeah, that's only 2 tiles, that's fine. There we go, that'll look pretty, hopefully. Some of them are starving, but they should not be in that much trouble. And I'm really thinking just putting a pier somewhere over here, just to help with the defenses. But it wouldn't look good, and that's my problem with it. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna see how wide it is. 14. Fine, we'll put a double tower over there. Just to guard this a little bit. Because it is way too open and boats can just sail through here and smash my bridges, and I don't want them to smash my bridges. You scallywags. I don't approve of that. And yes, I think putting some extra defenses over here might not be the worst idea. You know, just start expanding for the future. There we go, just have it 3 high. People are hungry. I get it. This is sort of the side of town that currently has the least amount of food. Generally. Like, we're doing slightly better over here. Still haven't grabbed that stone, have we? Huh. That's a barren tile, okay. I'm just gonna put a cottage in there, I think. That would look good. They'll have a seaside house, and people here will get more neighbors. You don't have any food. That's kind of a problem. Oh, yeah. They are not going to enjoy swimming there. I predict lots of drowning. Let's build a temporary bridge over there first. That seems like a great idea. Lest people drown. Oops. Generally, drowning's bad. Who'd have thought? Who would have thought? So that's going to resolve possibly people dying. Which I feel is always a worthy thing. We have a little lizard coming over to see what Lord Levi's all about. Lord Levi, if you didn't know, is pretty awesome. Little dragon. He's had enough. He's dead. Haha! We will hang him in the Great Hall, which is currently so stuffed full of, like, trophies from dead dragons, that it's going to be rather difficult to try and eat there. It's been supplanted. It's been surpassed. That stockpile is doing the Lord's work there. It's got so many building materials. It's quite lovely. Naturally, we're going to detonate these for large piles of instant resources. Oh yeah, it actually tells you. We forever removed a source of stone, but we got 100 out of it. I will take it. There we go. Let's get some more defenses in here. And that's all of our wood. Thankfully, we happen to have a forest over here. With some very fertile land. I like it. I like it a lot. So yeah, that's going to be that. We're going to have some more defenses on this side. Because we are looking to expand our town here, naturally. If we don't expand, where do we go? You know, we need more food. We need more living space. We need more wood. Because I've just removed a bunch of foresters, and so naturally we're going to have some issues with that for a while. Although I must say that the town over here does look rather lovely right now. We've got ourselves 1225 bed space, which is good. I'm tempted to put a bridge over here. There we go. That will help people move around. I'm pretty sure. Like, there's going to be granaries over here and whatnot, so that will generally be a good idea. I would like to put some piers in here at some point. And put a large granary there. Fire has claimed a windmill. Ooh. We don't have enough wood to rebuild it right now. That's a bit of a problem. Oh well, we'll keep it in mind. Yeah, just wait for it. There we go. Get that back in there. That's going to let us get a lot more food. That bridge is looking good. It's going to help people move stuff around a lot better, yeah. You can already tell. That market is a huge fan of that bridge. They'll go fetch charcoal and whatnot, because we've got the industrial district here that makes most of our charcoal. It makes sense. Yes, I know iron works like that. I would like to see the influx of iron versus the outflux, preferably. Looks like we are doing well on tools, but just not giving it to the quarries, which is fair enough. We'll probably get rid of these quarries at some point. Because let's face it, while we do need more stone, we don't really need it in the center of our kingdom anymore. And that would transfer into perfectly usable living space. We'll probably put a market somewhere over here as well. Even though the granaries and the farms, etc. are right here. Getting that to work together wouldn't be a bad idea. Oh my god, just look at all the food that still needs to be brought inside. Actually disappeared fairly quickly. But we did lose a lot to exposure that year. The good news is, though, food is going up again, so we've stabilized. That's always a good thing, isn't it? Boop, 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 boop. There we go, get some defenses. Once again, not enough wood for all the things we want. So we're gonna petition the help of the peasantry. Chop me things. That's what you peasants are good at. Fire just claimed an orchard. I disapprove. Yeah, this area seems to be a fire hazard. That's a bad thing. Now we've got fertile land here. I'm gonna put a well right there. For the interest of our nation, it will serve us well. Yes. I just did that. What about it? There you go. The good thing is about, you know, having a bridge to this island, it should be self-sufficient. Aside from the occasional harvest failure with the rains. Anyone else, like, hungry or anything? No, it looks to be fairly positive now. People are not dying to starvation. Not dying to starvation is nice. I can recommend it. We'll keep an eye on the exposure again. I'm thinking we might once again put like more granaries over here. Or bigger ones. Yes. That seems like a great idea. It's gonna more than double the storage. And I think, or I expect, you do have 2 workers. I'm not sure what the workers do. I do know that the farmers help with, like, bringing food in. And if we expand this one, which is fairly central, that can only mean that people will have to travel less distance, and therefore bring in more food. Because all the farmers work together to bring in the harvest. It's not like, oh, this person manages this farm, and they will only bring the food from that farm to the granary next to it. No, they will help. They understand that it's a cooperative effort. Okay, people are hungry over here, so the market over here is not doing as well a job as I would like, maybe. That is not very good. In that case, we will pull together some resources to make that granary also a larger one. That seems like a great idea. Like, the harvest in here seems to be coming in well enough, but the food in here doesn't last long enough. Which tends to be a problem, if you rely on food for survival, and we happen to do so, yeah. Ooh, that's a big fire. That's a problem. Can't help but notice no new things have burned down in this area ever since we put a new well down. That's always a good thing. A lot of people from the markets are bringing in all the food. I kind of wish the markets had more people, to be honest. Like, they do not seem to be capable of handling all the people we have in our kingdom. That's a little bit of a problem. I never thought I'd have. Also, the piers over here are done. I wonder just how high that can go. Because you need a support next to it. But then, one of them will support the other, which will then support the other, which will then support the other, which will then support the other. And you guessed it, that will then support the other. That seems like a recipe for disaster. I'm gonna just leave it like that. I have a nasty feeling that going too far in this would just lead to overpowered things. I don't know. A giant monolith. To say the least. I will put archer towers on here. Look at that bloody range, my god. I like it. We'll leave the bridge up for now, because people do need to get resources over there. Afterwards, however, I think I will abandon them. Because I don't know. It would be nice to not have the towers burned down, I must admit. But then I don't want to leave that bridge there either, because I don't know, I don't like the aesthetic of it. I'd rather have it just be a standing tower there. It's a dilemma. But, can't deny that they're going to have awesome range. They're going to be able to hit anything that shows up over there. And, you know, if people need to, like, stand guard over there, they'll probably just swim. I like how much that bridge is being used. I was just like, hey, we'll just build a bridge for laughs. Turns out it's a pretty good bridge. Yeah. Okay, who are you? I need to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 market people. 9 market people. Okay. The peasants have spoken. They want bridges over here. Yeah, they're all taking food from that granary. Sure. You know, if you guys have a great idea, I'll be happy to listen. And it turns out they did have some great ideas, yeah. Why are my advisors not like this? You know, why can't the... You guys are useless. I need some people from the market just to be like, hey, this is our complaint, this is how you can fix it. Like, give us better road access, give us more food, or give us more workers to haul the food, you know. Either works, sire. Why is there a tile of nothing on fire? How did you manage that? It seems like a safety hazard, burning nothing. Although I guess it could just be the grass, but then just blaming it on the grass wouldn't be fun now, would it? I'm not going to put a road here, because they can still walk through the orchard. But I like how they're actually walking around here on the bridges that I built. It makes me feel like what I did is not for nothing, you know. It makes me feel like the peasants appreciate my efforts here. I might not be the best ruler around or the best city planner or anything like that, but they know my heart's in the right place. And I appreciate that they appreciate it. There we go. This place is looking a lot better now. Put a ballista tower on the corner here. Because firepower, darn it! I got some issues over here with towers, but overall it's looking better. You are full on food. Okay, a lot of food going wrong is apparently coming from here. I guess that makes sense. Kind of sad. Yeah, there goes most of the food that's been going away. So, long and short of it is increase the food consumption over here. Okay. And maybe finish that granary as well. Because that's going to give them more places close by to store it. Speaking of, if we're going to build a tower over there, we might as well hide another granary behind it. That seems like a good idea. And then the market people will be able to grab more of it. This is a great idea. Are people taking notes? They had better be taking notes. We'll start another orchard over there. I do like getting orchards in there. Orchards are pretty useful, and we've been over-relying on farms for way too long. Fine, we'll build bridges there. Whatever. I do actually like the idea of having a bridge here now. It's grown on me. It has grown on me. There you go. Enjoy, people. They also get a big speed boost from walking over the bridge. Instead of just over random land. So that's nice. There's another dragon coming to mess our things up. Oh no. This is why it's useful to still have towers inside your realm itself. Oh my. That ballista crew needs to be paid extra. They're putting in one hell of an effort. I don't think they hit him. Details. And you died inside a tower. Those guys were greedy. They were just clamoring to get a trophy. Fair enough. If you wanted that badly. You could have just asked politely, but no. Instead, they'll just kill the dragon inside their own tower. All that to mount a dragon head. I guess it is quite prestigious, so... eh. Oh well. It is not my place to comment on what the peasants are doing. Though I do wish this granary saw a bit more use. It feels a bit useless there. It's just like, hey, yeah, we're there. We farm. Nope, we're full. Sorry. You're gonna have to flee to the other granaries now. Although, to their credit, they are using the granary over there. I'm gonna have to put in a road to it, though. Somewhere. Somewhere that's not very fertile. It's a trap. Everything here is very fertile. We have found a true first world problem. Our land is too fertile. I feel bad putting roads over there. Alright, that'll do. And then, for the sake of it, we'll put a windmill over here. Because there's a lot of fertile ground over here to farm. There we go. Lovely stuff. I mean, you are also built on very fertile ground, I think, or just... no. Looks like just fertile land. So yeah, definitely worth it. And I'll put a well... I mean, we do have a well over here-ish. Right there, in fact. but getting another one seems like a safe idea. One can never have too many wells. Food storage is still full, but that is a luxury problem to have, and I don't mind. Put another granary over there because it's tucked away quite literally. Yeah, I like it. And that is going to be it for this episode. I would like to thank you all very much once again for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and perhaps a comment down below as well. Oh my god, people are getting the plague apparently. But it's not an official epidemic. Anyway, subscribe if you would like to see more. And if you really appreciate what I do here on the channel and you wish to help me a little bit further, consider subscribing, perhaps consider supporting me over at patreon.com/Derpdigital, yes. There's some rewards in there for people. Anyway, until next time, have a good one, folks.